look what I got back. Huh? Huh? Looks pretty good. I mean, really, guys, if I showed you a picture of the accident, the cover on that headlight was broken and the bumper was stoved in. $14,000 in damage. Anyway, that's not why you're here. Gage and I are gonna head back into the swamp. It's kind of cloudy, rainy, it's early morning, should be quiet. I do hear some wind up there in the trees. But let's go back and see what we can hear back here. And lately, we've been hearing a lot. We got some really loud knocks. I left a GoPro behind. And actually, let's talk about that for a second, because I had you guys, viewers, pointed out something. I used the GoPro footage to show you the two knocks that I heard because it was very windy, and this camcorder did not pick the knocks up. Like, they were really loud, and this thing just got wind noise. When I looked at the GoPro, you could hear them loud and clear, like they were loud. So as I showed you guys that footage, you guys also noticed in the background, it looks like a figure is crouched over and stands up. So what I think I see is one of the two guys I think there was two guys that walked through with a dog. If you rewatch that clip, I also think I see a guy stand up, and I think I see a dog in the background. But that was pointed out by a viewer. I didn't see that at all. Okay, so it's hard to judge distances for you guys, especially when I'm zooming the camera. So I'm gonna show you guys a clip. I just filmed Gage running over here about as far as I can see him in this spot. And he was 100 yards away, if I had to guess. Very close to that anyway. 90 to 100 yards. That's about the most, that's the most you can see. Right now in front of me, I can only see 40 yards to right there. So, when you guys were talking about these guys that walked by, everyone said, how come Gage didn't react? Well, Gage didn't react because they were a couple hundred yards away. Like, I'm zoomed in, and all we could see was a little patch through the tree branches here. And like, there's no clear zooming. You know, anything past 100 yards, you're just getting a little bit of glimpse of movement past the trees and the branches. And so I'm better off to just film what I can get, which is mostly the branches in front between me and them are in focus, but you still see stuff moving. If I was playing around with the focus, then I'm not paying attention to what's on the screen, what the camera's pointed at. We're probably not going to get anything. And by the time I do get it in focus, the creature or people are gone. So that's why I leave it in autofocus. If there's just too many branches in between us, them's the breaks, you know? Unless you're set up waiting for something to come out on a swamp or something like that, then absolutely we can manual focus and be ready to, you know, be zoomed in 300, 400 yards across the swamp, focused to that area. Yes, we can do that. But not when I'm just walking around vlogging style, zooming in and out. It's better just to leave it in autofocus. And most of the woods are like this, right? 20 to 30 yards and you're already in thick brush. You really couldn't see if something walked out there 30, 40 yards away. It would just be a figure going through the bush, right? We wouldn't get a clear view of it. Just doing a bit of a property walk. Not the whole property, obviously, but I'm just doing like kind of up to where the stone box. You know, another theory that was put forward was that these two guys were bird hunting and they knew, oh, hey, we're not in the right place or we're on private property here. And that's why they didn't answer me, was they were just trying to get back off the property and onto their, you know, they weren't actually hunting here. Maybe they were hunting further back, then they realized, oh, we're close to, you know, the road is down there 500 yards, the main road, and there's houses, you know, depending on where we are. They knew they were close to civilization again, and so they just beelined it out to the road, you know, kind of using our property to get through and out, and they weren't really hunting here. That's another theory, and that very well could be. With all the leaves down in the swamp now, it's surprising how much hardwood we do have in here. Look at all the leaves, right? There's a ton here. Very hard to see tracks. Anything new. I mean, it's just leaves as far as you can see. When you look here at the swamp though, it doesn't look like a lot of hardwood. I mean, it's all balsam, it's all spruce, poplar. But there's enough. There's a maple around here somewhere. Ugh. Okay, just got a whiff of something rotting there. Oh, look at. Dude, do you smell that too? Something stinky, eh? So I did just want to say that that really reminded me, watching that GoPro clip, guys. I watched the screen as I was listening for the knocks. I did not see that figure stand up in the background. Makes me wonder how much stuff I've missed on this channel. You guys have caught stuff before as well. And there was one video clip you guys showed me, I forget which one. There's a deer that moves in the background and then something else moves. And I had like 20 of you guys emailing me and telling me, oh, there's something else in there. I could never find it, but there was like 20 of you guys. So you guys were adamant that something else moved on that screen, and I never did see it. I was like responding to everybody, where? I don't see it, show me, send me. And nobody ever sent me a screen grab with a red circle that I could watch. And there had to be something there because there was enough of you guys telling me there was, but I never did see it. So this channel relies on your eyes as well, guys. And I've said it jokingly in the past, but I actually mean it. You know, if I'm standing here talking to you guys, don't necessarily watch me. Watch back there. Watch where the camera is pointing, the background. That's where I need your help. bit of a game trail here, and I can see something stepped there, there, and then there. So probably just deer. I mean, this is up on a root, an old stump which they've stepped on and tore down. But after casting that last track, guys, I am way more intrigued about these shingle prints. And if we find more, we're gonna cast them all just to see what we get. There is another one that we found a few weeks ago out by the big swamp, and I don't know that it would still be there. I mean, it was 3 weeks ago, so I haven't even gone to look. It's quite a walk, but we did a video on that as well. And that looked more, it didn't look as much like a footprint because of where it stepped. There was a big root that went across, so we wouldn't get a very good cast there anyway. But anything in the future, I'm gonna cast. Okay, we're kind of coming at the wet swamp here, a little bit of a different angle. Normally we come across from back there, and the stone box is back over there, maybe 300 yards. But it's good to check out different areas, right? Can't go the same way every time. So when we're down here at this end of the property, we're maybe a mile from the main Trans-Canada Highway that goes down, continues on south all the way down to Toronto. So there is some ducks just took off on the pond. So there is highway noise, and today I don't know what it is. I mean, because there's open water here behind me, the sound travels, but I can really hear highway noise down there. It's probably closer to 2 miles away still, even from here. But I can hear the hum of traffic, and most days I can't hear that. Maybe because all the leaves are down now. Maybe, yeah, between that and then being right here near the open water, we can hear better. I don't think those guys coming through here had anything to do with that pack shack, but it was suggested that we go in here and take a look and see if it's still here, because maybe it was just some kids that had thrown their stuff in there and they were worried that, you know, there was something discriminating that would lead back to them. But we know that's not the case, because there was nothing identifying in that pack sack. So I don't think that's what it is. I'm very close now, a couple hundred yards. I think we're gonna get up here and find the pack sack right where I left it. Yeah, no, the pack sack is still there. You know why I knew the pack sack was still gonna be there? Because dead people don't come looking for their stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what happened here, guys. I don't care what other theories abound. I'm pretty damn sure somebody went out there and drowned in that swamp. I just have a feeling. We're not done investigating with the paranormal side of that. Maybe we'll wait till winter when I can walk right out over the water where I found the pack sack, and we'll sit there and do an investigation. Ugh, I just had a weird thought as I was saying that pop into my head that somebody should dredge that little bit of swamp, but it's not gonna be this guy, nope. And the authorities didn't want anything to do with it, so I don't know that that mystery will ever get solved. And if you're new to our channel, we've got 2 of these stone boxes, you know, within 1.5 miles of each other here. Now, this one, I lit a fire in there, so that's my fire. We investigated it beforehand. There was no signs of fire use in this rock. And there is another one, like 1.5 miles from here. And you guys, some of you guys were sending me pictures and articles that they had found down in the States saying that these stone boxes were like megalithic, used by the natives for something. I don't know if it was gifting or what, but they looked exactly like this. And I think there's something to it because there was never a fire in this one that we could tell. And I'm not sure, I can't remember the other one. We checked them both out. Videos are on the channel. They'll be coming up again on this channel because, as I say, we're moving all the older Bigfoot My Story videos here. So if you're new to the channel, that's how it works, guys. My Bigfoot Story are the first 250 that we did, and the Bigfooter Gary are the new videos that I'm currently doing 2 a week, or trying to, for you guys. This being a Bigfooter Gary video tells you that it's just been done this week. Oh. Back at the Y playing squash. So I'm a little stiff. Well, we're not back at the house yet. We've got 20 minutes more to go. But things seem pretty quiet. I think it was just a one-time chance thing where those guys just happened to be coming through from wherever they were. Hopefully they weren't really hunting here. I don't think they were. We'll give them a benefit of a doubt. So for now, guys, I'm going to say stay tuned. I'll be collecting more trail cameras as always. You never know what we're going to find on there. Thanks for watching the backgrounds for me. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys in the next adventure.